Well, I have to say I'm somewhat surprised it's taken Heather Mills so long to come out with these fresh allegations, but the Culture, Media and Sport Select Committee have been consistent in their saying that these phone hacking allegations go far further than News International, and we were suspicious that there were other media organisations involved in these practices. So I don't think it comes as such a surprise to people who sit on the Culture, Media and Sport Select Committee. But in terms of Piers Morgan, I think it would be helpful if he could clear up these allegations, because I think it's been the best interest not just of him, but also of his new employer to have any of these allegations hanging over his head for any length of time. So I think if Heather Mills or indeed anyone else has any tangible evidence that Piers Morgan or a Mirror Group were involved in any of these practices, then you come forward with that evidence and give it to the police.
We heard Therese Coffey there speaking on Newsnight last night, a fellow member of yours on that committee saying Piers Morgan should come back and answer some of these questions. Wouldn't it be a good idea for your committee to actually formally invite him to come back, just like we saw with the Murdochs?
Well, that may very well happen, but I think that we'd only do that under the clearest instructions from our legal people and on the clear understanding that there are serious allegations to answer.
You will have heard the denial in the piece we just ran from Trinity Mirror, but are you utterly convinced, sitting on that committee, there's been so much focus, of course, on News International, you're convinced, are you, that this was not just one newspaper group? Or one
I wouldn't
newspaper?
say I'm convinced, but I'm deeply suspicious that this doesn't stop at News International. Journalists, like everyone else, talk to other people within the industry, and they'll be sharing what sort of practices that they've been doing. And I think we have to go where the evidence takes us, and if the evidence suggests that the Mirror Group or Piers Morgan or indeed anyone else has been involved in phone hacking, then the police have to contact them and make sure that their nest is clean. And I think it's important for Piers Morgan and his company to make sure that happens.